All right, let's get right into it. Today, we are unpacking a wild social media post from Donald Trump that's a total curveball. We're talking baseball, the Hall of Fame, and some claims that, well, they're pretty out of left field.
But hey, before we even step up to the plate, you know the drill. Go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe because you are not going to want to miss what we've got coming up.
Okay, so this is what started it all. A post where Trump is going to bat for his friend Roger Clemens, trying to get him into the Hall of Fame. And he uses Pete Rose as his big example, saying the MLB waited until Rose was dead to induct him. Which, hang on a minute.
Yeah, you heard that right. So let's rewind that and actually fact check this fastball, starting with that whole Pete Rose claim.
So, let's talk about the Pete Rose problem. This is the entire foundation of his argument, and it's all about what supposedly happened to baseball's all-time hits leader. So, the core claim is pretty simple. Pete Rose was inducted into the Hall of Fame, but only after he passed away. So, did it? Is that what really went down? Well, let's take a look at the actual scoreboard, shall we? Okay, here's the reality. Pete Rose is not in the Hall of Fame. Never has been. Not only that, he was banned from baseball for life way back in 1989 for betting on games. That ban is literally the reason he's been kept out all these years. So the entire premise of this argument is just completely wrong. That is a massive swing and a miss. Strike one. But trust me, the confusion does not stop there. All right, if that first claim was a curveball, this next part is a straight-up screwball. Trump starts talking about a deal he supposedly made. He says, that wasn't the deal I made with the commissioner, Rob Manfred, many months before he died. And that last part, before he died, that is where this whole thing goes from incorrect to just baffling. A deal with a dead commissioner? Let's try to follow the logic here for a second. Okay, here's how it unfolds. Step 1. He says he made a deal with Commissioner Rob Manfred. Step 2. He implies Manfred is dead. Step 3, and this is the big one, fact check, Rob Manfred is very much alive, like he's still the commissioner. So what's the conclusion? The entire statement makes absolutely zero sense. So at this point, you're probably asking, if the facts are this wrong, what's this really all about? Well, it all seems to come back to one person. Yep, this entire rant is really just a passionate, though factually challenged, defense of his friend and golfing partner, Roger Clemens, one of the most dominant pitchers ever. And this is why Clemens isn't in the Hall of Fame. It's complicated. For years, he was surrounded by allegations of steroid use. He denied it under oath before Congress, which led to him getting indicted on 6 felony counts. But, and this is key, he was ultimately found not guilty on all of those charges. Even so, for the Hall of Fame voters, that cloud of controversy has just been too much to ignore. And that really is the heart of Trump's argument. He's saying, look, nothing was proven. Since Clemens was never found guilty, he belongs in the Hall. It's a pretty loyal defense of a friend, even if the examples he used to make his point were, well, way, way off base. All right, let's head to the instant replay and get a quick recap of all the blunders in this one post. I mean, it was a real lineup of errors. Blunder 1, Pete Rose was inducted. That's false. Blunder 2, it happened after he died. Also false. Blunder 3, the MLB commissioner is dead. Nope, he is alive. And blunder 4, that mysterious deal that makes no sense. It was a grand slam of misinformation. You know, this whole thing really shows what a strange and messy territory you get into when politics, celebrity, and sports all collide. It just proves how easily facts can get tangled up when personal loyalties are on the line, doesn't it? But I want to know what you think. Should players with controversial pasts like Rose and Clemens be in the Hall of Fame anyway? Drop your take down in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.